Man buys a scrapped truck. Not only did he spend all his savings, even my daughter's tuition fees were not spared, but actually, man just wants to fix it and sell it. This will make my daughter's life better. I thought the truck would be repaired soon, but I never expected it. When the man connected him to a dummy battery, this scrapped truck actually deformed. Optimus Prime wakes up insanely insane. He is ready to kill the humans in front of him, but when Cade told him, "It was when I helped him take out the cannonball from the engine," Optimus Prime finally regained his sanity. Then he told Cade the reason for his injury. The battle with the natural enemies 5 years ago resulted in the destruction of the city. Humans no longer trust them. Executives decided to cancel the alliance with the Autobots, and hunt down Transformers around the world. This also caused him to be seriously injured, turn into an old truck and hide it. However, just as Cade was preparing to help him repair it, a group of uninvited guests broke in. The leader claims to be an agent from the Love Bureau, come looking for a truck. But Cade pretended to be stupid and said he didn't know. However, this answer did not convince the team leader. He sent his men to search everywhere. As a result, Optimus Prime was not found. Then the crazy team leader pushed Cade's daughter to the ground, force her to reveal the whereabouts of Optimus Prime. Seeing that Xiaomei is about to encounter a vicious attack, Optimus Prime suddenly rushed out. Start attacking the agent in front of you. Without restraints, Cade and the others tried their best to escape, but I never expected it. The confinement in the distance does not teach 5 steps. 2 shells destroyed their house. Fortunately, Xiaomei's boyfriend arrived in time. Several people got into the car and fled the scene. But Zhongqing Bureau is chasing after her closely. Obviously, if this goes on, sooner or later they will be caught up. Then Xiaoshui drove the car into a building. Then a dashing floating shadow used the springboard to jump out. Although I got rid of the pursuers, but the car will broke. Several people had to abandon their cars and flee. But at this time, Lockdown dropped bombs from upstairs. Seeing the collision, everyone ran away desperately. However, the curly hair left behind was instantly permed off. Cade and others had no time to grieve. Climb up to Optimus Prime and fly away. On the way, he called all the Autobots to assemble. Later, a truck was scanned and its original appearance restored. This also means the return of the Autobot leader King. The Autobots who received the order responded quickly. The drifting and transforming helicopter went to greet. Crosshair also arrived in time. Of course, the 10,000 years little powerful Wasp is also indispensable. There are only a few Autobots left today, and Cade is in the Love Bureau's drone. Found humans hunting Autobot accessories everywhere. The humans that Optimus Prime swore to protect forever. Now I'm repaying kindness with hatred. There must be a huge conspiracy behind this. In order to find out the master behind, Optimus Prime decided to fight back. And Cade is wanted globally, so he decided to join Optimus Prime's team. Then he was in the drone. Found a company called KSI. They're in the wreckage of the Transformers. Metamorphosis elements discovered. The bald boss of the company takes advantage of this element. Created artificial Transformers. The ultimate version is modeled after the prototype of Optimus Prime, but looks like Bliss Megatron. In order to find out why humans are chasing the Autobots, Capita faked KSI company's work ID. Then he successfully sneaked into the company. In the laboratory he saw the ambulance's head is being decomposed. Then he transmitted this scene to the Autobots. Optimus Prime was furious when he saw this. Lead the Autobots into the company. A smooth journey to the laboratory. The bald man was not afraid to step forward to stop him. At this time, the detective raised his gun and prepared to kill the human being in front of him, but was stopped by Optimus Prime. And the bald head means that humans no longer need Autobots. They have their own Transformers. Hear the arrogant words of the bald man. Optimus Prime calmed down instead. He left the company with the Autobots in despair. However, not long after they left, the CIA's bearded man ordered the bald head, activate Galvatron and Stinger, go hunt down Optimus Prime. I thought I had a chance to win, but little does he know, there's a huge problem with the man-made Transformers. To round up Optimus Prime, humanity sends the artificial Transformer Galvatron. I saw him transforming in a weird way, after knocking over a truck, began to destroy without restraint. Then he attacks, but was evaded by the Autobots. They retreated and changed the fire prevention measures on Chaoyuan Road. At this time, Stinger accelerated and chased after him. Galvatron followed and fired 4 missiles at the Autobots. Only then did the control room realize, Galvatron is completely out of control. To avoid the bombed truck, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee had to transform to avoid. Bumblebee hangs upside down on bridge and fights back. However, after Galvatron turned into countless parts, cross him and put them together again. This wave of operations also completely shocked Bumblebee. Then Galvatron fired the missile again. A precise hit on Optimus Prime. You are not allowed to transform and fight with him. Then the two behemoths fought together. Soon Optimus Prime seized the opportunity. The flaming knife stabbed into Galvatron's chest. But Galvatron is a man-made transformer. There is no fire source. Even if the body is pierced, he will not die. However, at the moment when the two behemoths and gulls, a missile is coming, penetrating Optimus Prime, Bounty Hunter. Confinement goes slowly. He has a giant cannon sticking out of his face. Send the strongest blow to Optimus Prime. Confinement is very sorry for him, because Optimus Prime is too loyal to humans. But this loyalty is misplaced. Now the creator is calling back Optimus Prime. Immediately, a small spaceship flew out from the night. Then a huge net is released. Prepare to take Optimus Prime away, and Xiao Mei hiding in the car. Along with this big net, it was brought back to the spacecraft. This huge spaceship. Transformers were originally created to explore the universe. Now it's a prison where Transformers are imprisoned. All the knights, including Optimus Prime, are imprisoned here. Even after confinement, I can finally go back to give birth. At the same time, he also fulfilled his promise. Delivered the seed bomb to the Love Monkey. He is preparing to fly the spaceship to leave the Earth. At this time, the Autobots and Cade arrived in time. They sneaked into the spaceship quietly. Cade and Xiao Shui went to find Xiao Mei. The Autobots go to rescue Optimus Prime. Then Crosshair unplugs the anchor chain switch. In an instant, the root anchor was thrown out, and tightly hooked the big face below. However, Cade accidentally found the ship's weapons box. He immediately picked up a hand-lined weapon, but they were attacked by guards. However, Cade was not afraid at all. He used this strange-looking gun to fight back. It took him a while to get rid of the guard in front of him. This also made him sigh. The alien gun is so cool. Then Cade found his girlfriend, but Xiao Mei threw herself into Xiao Shuai's arms. This scene made Cade slightly embarrassed. But now is not the time to be jealous. Several people came outside the cabin, but found that there is no way to go. Only the tree roots and anchor chains are left to connect to the building opposite. They can only move forward a little bit. At this time, several alien monsters suddenly rushed out of the spacecraft. Start biting at the anchor chain. The Bumblebee arrived in time at the critical moment. 3 times, 5 times and 2 times, the monster in front of me was solved. But the anchor chain was still covered by a monster. The sword hits the Bumblebee and jumps down. Caught 3 people who fell. Then Crosshair arrived. Everyone hurriedly climbed onto the alien battleship. However, at this time, the confinement men caught up with him. Then Bumblebee pulled up a ship to intercept it. Crosshair then fires 2 missiles to blow up the hanging wall. Deal with 2 alien battleships again. But the enemy came after me again like spring powder after the rain. Crosshair had no choice but to let Cade pilot the battleship. Choose a backflip yourself. Kill the remaining enemies with continuous fire. At the same time, the Autobots found the cell where Qin Tianzhu was imprisoned. Pick one and cut off the door of the cage. Save capture Tianzhu. And this cell is transformed from an escape cabin. The detective piloted him and successfully escaped from the night. Join Cade and others. Qin Tianzhu told everyone. When he fought against Galvatron. Feel the aura of Wei Jintian. At this time Brother Piggy explained. Humans create Galvatron, utilizing the brain elements of Wei Jintian. And his brain is not completely broken at all. He's using humans to build a body for himself. Its purpose is to let humans help him find seed bombs. Once this bomb explodes, the Earth will be transformed into a second cyber tower. And the bald man who caused all this. At this time, he had secretly left for Hong Kong. Just detonate the seed bomb in Mongolia. You can create more deformation elements, so the company can make more transformers. I thought I could realize my plan smoothly. But little does he know, Galvatron actually woke up on his own. In order to rebuild one's home, Galvatron awakens all man-made transformers. He wants to find the seed bomb, and then explode it in the city. At this time, Guanto received the news that Galvatron had woken up. He quickly took the seed bomb and prepared to escape. I thought I could escape easily, but I never expected it. Bearded man, because he didn't get the money, decided to completely solve the problem of baldness. And he is a partner. With Bing Bing's help, I got to the top of the building, trying to avoid being chased by the Zhong couple. At the same time, Cade and others took the spaceship and rushed on their way. Connect with Bald Head and Seed Bomb. But this scene was discovered for the first time. A few random shots hit the spaceship. Cade and others fell down. The spacecraft also lost control, falling towards the valley. The Inspector and the Bumblebee retreat to protect everyone. With artificial transformers, start a fierce battle. In order to strengthen your team, Optimus Prime released Steel Cable and several Ancient Knights, but they don't seem to appreciate it, swinging weapons at the Horde. At this time, Optimus Prime also lost his temper. Find the right moment and punch the rope until it's dizzy. Then he transformed into a Tyrannosaurus form. He quickly rushed towards Optimus Prime, but it was overturned first by the Chi Shield platoon. Then Optimus Prime rode on him, warning Tightrope sink or die. In the end, these Ancient Knights chose to sink or swim. They form mechanical dinosaurs. Rush to the battlefield with the Autobots. Inspector on the other side. Facing a large number of enemies, we are already at the end of our strength. Fortunately, Optimus Prime waited for the Autobots to arrive. He holds the Star Sword. Pedal Mechanical Tyrannosaurus. Wherever you go, it's like entering a deserted place. And other mechanical dinosaurs are also extremely powerful. Transport away a dinosaur wallow. Just put it down and glanced. Then throw the enemy to the tightrope. Gene Potian, who possesses the soul of Megatron, seeing that the situation is not good, ready to run away again. Although the Autobots and mechanical dinosaurs are invincible, but the Bumblebee was ravaged by its sting at this time. Fortunately, the steel rope spits out flames. Help him win back a victory. Then the mechanical pterosaur darts arrived. The Bumblebee leaps up, jumped on his own mount. But I never expected it. The Stinger also grabs the Hornet's feet. Then the battle started on the back of the mechanical pterosaur. To shake off the sting, the dart hits the lightning rod on the top of the building. But he and Bumblebee also fell down. Come to the ground. Night opens. He turned on the spacecraft's magnetic suction system. Start absorbing all metal substances. Then confinement releases its magnetism. Attempts to use ships and cars to kill people. This move made Optimus Prime extremely embarrassed. Fortunately, Xiaoshui used his superb driving skills too, leading everyone in a difficult retreat. But the mechanical dinosaurs suffered a disaster. They were sucked high into the sky. Critical moment. Optimus Prime grabs the dragon with one hand. Then fire a few cannonballs at the spaceship. The magnetic system was destroyed instantly. The Autobots and mechanical dinosaurs fell heavily. Then Optimus Prime ran towards the night. And confinement is a leap. Prepare to fight to the death with Optimus Prime. The two behemoths just met each other. Optimus Prime fell into a disadvantage. Even the Star Sword was knocked away. No more weapons. Optimus Prime is no match for confinement. At this time, Cade was ready to take action, but he was attacked by a big bearded man. Critical moment. Optimus Prime killed the bearded man with one shot, but he was imprisoned and beaten away. Then the confinement picked up the Star Sword, pinned Optimus Prime to the wall. At this time Xiao Mei turned back. Bumblebee transforms and rushes into confinement. Cade played support on the side, and Xiao Mei hooked the trailer to the Star Sword. Then Xiaoshui stepped on the accelerator and pulled out the Star Sword. Optimus Prime escaped and grabbed the weapon. Leap high and pierce the prisoner's chest with a sword. Finally, directly from the chest to the top of the head. Split it in half. The Autobots once again won the battle. Optimus Prime also keeps his promise, giving the mechanical dinosaurs the long-awaited freedom. He then ordered the Autobots to protect Cade's family. He left the Earth with a seed bomb. To find the mysterious creator. Interpret life with movies. I am extremely looking forward to the next encounter with you.